Hey, Julia, are you there? What are you up to? Stop ignoring me and answer! Come on!
Huh? Lucas? Darn it, I guess I forgot to block you. What do you want?
I said, what are you up to? Answer me!
Slow down. I really don't know what you're talking about.
I saw your social media post.
Huh? My post? The account I have now is the one I created after we got divorced. Why do you even know this account?
A friend of mine saw it and she showed me. Anyway, what the hell was that? Why the hell did you write that?
As I said, what the hell are you harping about? I have no idea what this is about.
You wrote that you were pregnant!
Oh, that, right. I found out I was expecting. Just thought I would share the good news with friends and family. What's wrong with that?
Don't go making up tall tales. Stop fibbing!
Now why would I lie?
Don't go making stuff up!
Are you drinking? You're scaring me.
No use acting like you're the victim. I want you to delete that post right away!
Delete the post?
I want you to delete that post and then write another one apologizing for stating a false alarm!
Can't do that. I'm really pregnant.
So you're still going to deny these bald-faced lies. Okay, I'm warning you. I got my way of dealing with you.
I keep saying, what the hell is this?
You're gonna pay for this. Watch your back.
Huh? What do you mean by that? Hey, Lucas, that account. That's you, right? What is that post? You're saying I got pregnant because I want to get back with you? Are you nuts? I never said such a thing. I'm getting all kinds of replies from total strangers about what an awful person I am.
Yeah, that was what you implied, right? I see right through you. You still love me. What a liar. Just straight up admit it.
You're really full of yourself, aren't you? Besides, I have zero affection for you.
Oh yeah? That post was as if you were telling the whole world you were still madly in love with me.
You are out of your mind. Do you really think I still love a guy who cheated on me? Please stop spreading these total lies about me. It's been 5 years since we got divorced, and we haven't met since then, not even once. Did I do something to you to get you so riled up?
Just delete that post about you getting pregnant. If it's a joke or some kind of prank, it's really not very amusing.
As I said, my pregnancy is real. I'm having a baby. Why do I have to delete it anyway?
Okay, show me some proof. A photo of your big belly, perhaps.
Huh? That's sick. How could you ask me that? Anyway, I'm only 3 months pregnant. There is not much visible change.
Just as I thought. All a big fat lie.
Why am I even talking to you, for God's sake? Just stop this whole charade. I am pregnant. It's a fact. Get it through your thick skull. And I have no love for you. Zero. Get that through your thick skull too. Since it's true, I will not delete the post. I will also add that in my next post.
You stubborn little...
Sorry to bother you. Can we talk? This is Julia, right?
Yes, that's right. Who's asking?
Hello, my name is Mia. I'm engaged to Lucas.
Huh? To Lucas?
I got your ID from Lucas's smartphone. That's why I'm getting in touch with you.
I see.
I really don't want to stress you out. I know you're pregnant and all. There was something I just had to ask you. I'm so sorry to contact you out of the blue like this. All I want to do is ask you a few questions, calmly, without any negative feelings.
I understand. I didn't realize that Lucas had a fiancé. I was surprised when I learned about it on social media. Is this about what I think it is?
Yes. Lucas never mentioned it, but a friend of mine showed me the post on social media. The post about you being pregnant. It's true, isn't it?
Yes, it's true.
So, I can't be sure that it's not some ploy to get back with Lucas.
Of course not. As a matter of fact, I'm really confused as to why it was even an issue.
I see. I'm gonna be straight with you, but is the child you're carrying Lucas's?
No, that's totally impossible. We got divorced about 5 years ago and I haven't met him since. We went our separate ways way before I got pregnant.
Hold on a second. Did you say divorce? You're not his ex-girlfriend, but his ex-wife?
Yes, until 5 years ago, we were husband and wife.
That means...
Something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. Sorry, Julia.
Yes?
Would it be possible to meet and talk about this?
Huh? You and me? Meet directly in person?
If you're not comfortable coming alone, you could bring somebody.
But...
Oh, don't worry. I won't ask Lucas to come. I feel he's hiding various things from me. I just want to make sure. Before I marry the guy, I need to be certain.
I see. Well, if that's the case, I will talk to my husband about it. Then I will call you back. How's that?
Your husband, meaning you already remarried.
Of course. That's why I got pregnant, obviously.
Yes, right. Of course. Okay, so I will be waiting for your reply.
I'll contact you tomorrow at the latest.
Yes, really sorry to inconvenience you.
Hey, Julia! What the hell did you tell Mia? Besides, why did you even contact her? Just because you want to get back with me doesn't give you the right to feed lies to Mia. That's just simply devious.
The message bell is driving me nuts.
You're really unbelievable. Contact Mia right now and tell her the truth. Because of you, she's about to call off our engagement.
I wouldn't blame her if she did. Poor Mia.
Huh? Get the wax out of your ears, Julia, and listen carefully. I have no intention at all of getting back together with you.
Right back at you, buddy. What world are you living in?
That message on social media is still there, you know. Please, I'm really sick and tired of this whole affair.
Hey, Lucas, will you get your head on straight and think about the one basic misunderstanding of all this?
Huh? What misunderstanding?
Okay, let's go down the list. Number 1, I am pregnant.
You're lying!
I talked to Mia because she's the one that contacted me.
That's impossible!
Number 2, I have zero affection for you.
Then why did you do this?
This whole thing is all in your stupid little head. That's why we're in this stupid predicament.
The whole stupid predicament started because you lied about being pregnant just to get back together with me.
Number 3, I got married 3 months ago.
Huh?
The child is with my current husband.
Huh? What did you say? Got married? You? Julia?
That's right! If you're so suspicious, check my timeline in my messages. I wrote in 2 or 3 times a month. You'll find it pretty easily. The whole marriage schedule, even marriage photos. I think there are even some videos, practically all the details.
It can't be true.
Besides, I thought you knew I was married.
How was I supposed to know?
There was that college alumni party a couple of months ago. I couldn't attend, but my friend said she told you I got remarried.
Huh?
I figured you knew, and when you accused me of those false claims, I was shocked. Didn't know what the hell you were so riled up about. Now I understand.
But...
Well, I should have seen it coming. You were never a good listener. When you get something in your head, you would just take off with it.
I never...
Before jumping in head first, why not check the social media sites or ask around before lambasting me, calling me a liar? If you had done that, Mia would never have known you were married before.
Huh? Did you tell Mia?
Well, not really. She figured it out herself.
Why?
She said she looked through your social media sites.
But I didn't tell her any of them.
I really don't know the details, but she said she learned about me from looking through your social media sites and figured it out. It was Mia that wanted to meet with me directly and ask me various things.
You met her directly?
Yes, I met up with her in person the other day.
I can't believe this. What was Mia thinking?
Well, can you blame her? She since her fiancé was keeping secrets from her.
What?
That you were married before isn't all that important, but there is another more important secret that you kept from her.
What secret?
The reason why we divorced, of course. You do remember it was because you cheated on me.
But that was a long time ago. That's in the past.
Even if it was something in the past and it's all forgotten, a woman is reluctant to marry someone with that kind of past. Oh yeah, on top of that, apparently you're still seeing this girl.
Huh?
Mia apparently was not comfortable with what you were telling her, and so her parents hired a private investigator to check on you.
A private investigator?
So, how is this supposed to be all in the past?
This has nothing to do with you. You're the one that's in my past.
That's the way I wanted it. You're the one who contacted me out of the blue.
Then stay out of my marital affairs.
I have stayed out from the very beginning, but it looks like this whole Marshall affair is on the rocks anyway.
It's all your fault.
I'm the one who's the victim here. I wanted nothing to do with you. I thought you were long out of my life.
So you're saying you're not at all to blame?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Thank you, LOL.
What?
Oh, yeah. I heard Mia's the daughter of the company president where you work.
So what? What's it to you?
Don't you get it?
Like I said, what don't I get?
Well, the only advice I can give you is take some aspirin, sit back, and think long and hard about it.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, so that's that, I guess. If there is nothing else, I'm gonna block you online and my other social media sites.
Hold it a sec!
Well, he didn't take my advice and immediately got onto social media sites and started spewing all kinds of accusations, but people knew the whole situation by now, and he got a real lambasting from everyone, blaming him for the whole thing. This whole affair eventually made its way to his boss, Mia's father, and the company's CEO, who subsequently transferred him to some faraway subsidiary. Mia demanded compensation for ruining her life and made him pay the entire cancellation costs for the extravagant wedding that they had planned. He finally realized the dire situation he was in and became frantic. He refused to be transferred and started stalking Mia after work and near her home. And as a result, the cops got involved and he had to hire a lawyer, but he eventually got fired from his job. I heard he tried going back to his parents' place, but they had also cut him off. The last time a friend got a glimpse of him is when they saw him with a couple of suitcases boarding a bus at the terminal downtown. Nobody really knows where he disappeared to.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey, Jim. Not much time before the wedding. Is something wrong? You're safe, right? Please reply ASAP. Come on, pick up a reply with something. What's up? Getting worried. Your parents are super worried too. If you can answer, please, even an emoji.
Oh, it's you, Karen.
Jim, where have you been? I've been worried.
Whoa, that's a lot of messages.
Finally got a hold of you. Where are you? How long will it take to get here?
About that, can't make it there. Sorry.
What? Did something happen?
I'm going to live for true love.
True love? What are you talking about?
I've decided to give all my love to Melanie.
Melanie? Who's Melanie?
That's all I've got to say. You and me, it's all over.
What? What the hell are you saying? You do realize it's our wedding today, right? You really don't think such a thing will be forgiven?
It can't be helped. What can I say? There is no better woman than Melanie. What's more, her family, they're super rich. I decided that I'm going to marry Melanie and become a part of her family.
Please, get your head out of the clouds. Just forget everything for now and get over here. You do realize that you can't just dump everything and be on your merry way, right?
I'm going to be happy with Melanie. I already submitted the marriage certificate, to be honest. I also resigned from my company.
What the hell are you saying?
You should find a good guy and be happy. Take care.
Wait a sec!
Adios!
Jim, damn it, answer!
Hey, Karen. It's been a while.
What's this, Jim? What have you been doing for the last 5 years?
It's a long story.
There are a heap of things I want to say to you. You do realize all the trouble you caused after you didn't show up to our wedding, right? Especially your parents. They had a hard time with it all. You do know that. Because you just up and disappeared. Your parents had to clean up all the mess you left behind. They were devastated. They were like skin and bones. All the life sucked out of them because of you. I can't stress it enough. It was traumatic for them.
I'm really sorry for that. I mean it. From the bottom of my heart. That's why I decided to get in contact with you.
What?
My parents had a hard time, I know. But you also had to look after it all. I'm sorry for that. So I figured I'll have to support and help you from now on.
What? Didn't you marry someone named, what was it, Melanie or something, wasn't it? I thought you said you were marrying into her family or something.
Suppose I should explain it, starting from where I first met her, I guess. Melanie's father runs a company in the city. Her mom grew up locally and wanted her daughter to go to the same school, so she attended high school and college around here. Well, after she graduated from college, she was going to go live with her father in the city again. I didn't want to break up with her, so I went with her to the city.
When was all this?
What do you mean, when?
When were you two timing me is what I'm asking.
Let's see. Must have been about 6 months before our wedding.
So let me get this straight. You were planning our wedding at the same time going out with Melanie, is that it? So you're already thinking of marrying her and living with them, right?
Well, I guess that's how it turns out, I suppose. But recently, it seems someone spread that story of me not showing up at our wedding and Melanie got wind of it. Well, long story short, she divorced me, and I returned just the other day.
Wow, surprised you kept it secret for 5 years.
I told them that I was not close to my parents and asked not to contact them.
I see. You would do that, wouldn't you, Jim?
I guess they must have searched all over for me, right?
Search? Are you kidding? I didn't care one way or the other. But your parents were frantically looking for you, that's for sure. They didn't have the money to hire a private detective, so it wasn't much of a search. And besides, after all that happened, I haven't been in contact with them.
So does that mean you have no idea where they might be? I just went over to the house, but nobody was there.
How am I supposed to know where they are? I know they had to pay a fortune for the whole wedding you abandoned. I heard they sold that house.
What? Seriously?
That's probably why they were forced to leave.
So that's why some stranger was living there. I really didn't think they would have to sell the house just because I didn't go through with the wedding.
What? I can't believe you did not think of such consequences before you did what you did, to be honest.
But you got some monetary gifts from people, right?
Are you nuts? I had to give that all back.
What? You gave it all back?
There was nothing to celebrate. No wedding, nothing. Obviously, we had to return every penny. As a matter of fact, we added more, as compensation with the money your parents prepared, I might add.
Huh?
And there was compensation to me too, so the cost was tremendous.
Compensation? But we weren't even officially married!
Legally speaking, when you terminate an engagement, you can demand compensation for emotional distress.
What? If there was some money left from the wedding, I figured maybe you and my folks would be okay. Financially, I mean. I thought my actions would be forgiven, you know, if there was money.
Are you serious? How could you lack such common sense? Mentally and emotionally, I was at my wit's end. I really can't believe that you would just appear after all these years as if nothing ever happened.
Actually, that's why I came back.
What are you blabbering about?
Karen, let's get married.
Say again?
I was really taken aback. Really. Karen, I appreciate you trying so hard for me these past 5 years.
What's that? I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Last night at the hotel I'm staying at, I watched this TV special and...
Ah, you saw that, huh?
So Karen, I guess you really made a name for yourself. Still in your 30s and now managing director? Wow, that's so awesome!
Managing director?
I mean, to think that you did all this for me. I never thought you'd get this far.
Okay. Not sure what you mean by that. Why is it for you?
Of course it is! Remember I said Melanie's folks were well off, right? Well, I knew you would work hard, just waiting for the day I would return, right? So you strove to be the girl that I would love and cherish, and finally, you reached the pinnacle of your success, the managing director of your company. Awesome! Seeing you on TV like that, I was so emotionally overwhelmed that I broke down and cried. I'm currently unemployed, and I figured I made up my mind to become a home husband or whatever you call it, and support you in your work from now on. My future is with you, Karen.
Have you completely lost all your marbles?
What?
Or were you in a psych ward for the last 5 years? Just got released or something?
Now you're being rude.
Oh, really? Besides, you really didn't watch that TV program thoroughly, did you?
What? Yes, I did. I got every detail. I saw you with the title of managing director. I saw it with my very own eyes.
Sorry to burst your bubble. I'm not a managing director.
Come on, no use hiding the fact. I heard you on TV. You said, I became managing director due to a product I developed. I heard it clear as day. That's what you said in that interview.
What I said was, I told the managing director of the product I developed, not I became a managing director.
What? Seriously?
You need your hearing checked out, buddy. The reason I was on the TV program was that I'm the project leader for that product.
What?
I'm a full employee and currently project leader, that's all. Come on, you really think I would become a managing director after joining the company just 4 short years ago? You really have lost your marbles.
Are you being serious?
Dead serious.
Oh, okay. Not a managing director, huh? Hell, I don't care. Project manager is fine.
Say again?
A project manager or managing director, what's the difference? You're on the same trajectory towards success.
I have no idea.
Okay, so I'm game. How about you? Let's get hitched.
Sorry, no thanks.
Come on, Karen. There was no need to hold back. Let your feelings go. These past 5 years, you didn't block me. That tells me that you were waiting for me to propose to you again, right? I'm here, Karen, with open arms. Come to me. We could even submit the paperwork at City Hall and start living together right away. Tonight we'll celebrate. The night will be super romantic. You're not going to regret this, Karen.
Where are you now? Still at the psych ward?
See what I mean? You want to see me?
Yeah, well, so where are you at?
I'm at the motel down near the high school. You remember that place, right?
Okay, I'll go and pick you up in about 2 hours, so get checked out by then.
2 hours, huh? Your place isn't that far.
I have to prepare.
Have to prepare? Okay, fine. Guess I got a lot to look forward to.
2 hours from now, okay? Be waiting in front of the motel.
Okie dokie. Looking forward to it. Hey, Karen! What the hell is this?
Oh, arrived, I see. Good to see your folks again, huh?
I thought you were coming to pick me up.
Why would I do such a stupid thing, lol?
What? You were waiting for me all these years, right? My folks look like they're going to tear my head off. How could you? I'm locked up in the motel bathroom, so come and pick me up ASAP. You do realize that you will never see me again if you don't come and get me. You okay with that?
Yeah, that's why I asked your parents to pick you up.
Why?
The reason why I did not block you all these years is because your folks asked me not to.
Please, please come and pick me up ASAP.
They said you would come crying for help one of these days, so they asked me not to block you. And they were right. Your folks apparently know you well. Their son, after all. They knew you would contact me sooner or later, lol. They asked me to contact them as soon as I heard from you.
I thought you said you had no contact with my relatives.
Yes, I contacted them just a while ago for the first time in years.
You do realize that you won't be able to marry me?
Marry? I'm already married.
What? But your name, it hasn't changed. I saw your name on TV. It was right there in the captions.
Huh? My name has changed.
No, that can't be right.
No, it changed, but our names are similar. A letter is different, that's all.
No way!
Hearing problems and eyesight going bad too. Sheesh. You really are losing them marbles. It's out there any left, lol.
You're not serious, are you?
Oh yeah, your folks found some work for you apparently.
Really? They did that? For me?
Says here that it's at your Uncle Frank's company.
Huh? Uncle Frank?
I don't know much about him, but I hear you guys don't get along so much.
No way! I'm not working for him! No way!
Jim was eventually dragged out of that bathroom at that motel. He was forced to go to Uncle Fran's place. He's working his butt off there. He needs to pay his parents back for all that debt they accumulated. He has to live with his dreaded Uncle Frank, who is in his 60s, also has to look after him on a daily basis. Uncle Frank's severe disciplinary measures are really taking its toll, I'm told. Cries of anguish can be heard from their home day in and day out. Serves him right. This whole outcome was something Jim's folks had been planning for years. Their plan has finally been put into motion. Good luck, Jimmy! LOL.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey, Mary. Is it true that Keith is getting remarried? Why didn't you tell me? Huh? What's this about all of a sudden? Who may I ask? Is this... Huh? It's me, Karen. Your brother's wife, Karen. Did you already forget your sister-in-law? Oh, yes. My former sister-in-law, Karen. You guys got divorced ages ago. Are you still telling people you're my brother's wife? Kinda weird. Forget that. Is it true? Is Keith getting married again? When did this all happen? Yes, it's true. He came over the other day to announce the good news. He introduced us to his new girlfriend about 6 months ago, I guess. Apparently he was going out with her way before that. I can't believe he's planning on marrying without even telling me about it. I'm against it. I'm not going to permit it. Huh? I don't think he really needs your permission. Besides, do you even have the right to say such a thing? I mean, you guys are divorced. You're complete strangers now. I'm saying this for Keith's sake. And who is this chick? A girl that approaches a plain middle-aged guy? A little suspicious, isn't it? He'll regret it after he gets married. I think he should give it a pass. No, you got it wrong. She's not like that. She's the daughter of Keith's boss. She's kind of quiet and very nice. Seems like she was brought up in a loving household. You can tell right away that she loves my brother very much. Really nice person for sure. Nothing like someone I know. Someone who goes to clubs every night looking for guys, then gets a divorce when she finds out she's pregnant. Completely different level. Or should I say out of her league. Daughter? A Keith's boss? That woman is definitely after his money. I bet they're gonna make him marry the boss's daughter, quit, and take off with the company funds or something. They're going to use him and embezzle company funds. I can't believe you and your family believe this crap. Are you describing yourself, perhaps? His boss nor his daughter are the kind of people who do such a thing. They are not criminals. She's not the type that would go selling their own brother's stuff so that her mother could pay off her gambling debts. Or steal and max out his credit card. Nothing like that. Completely different from someone I know. My brother's company is squeaky clean, and his pay is pretty good too. He marries her and is obligated to stay at the company. It would actually turn out to be a good thing. If he gets married, he'll change. Mark my words. Besides, Keith can't get remarried yet. As long as I'm here. You know, just because he submitted his divorce papers does not mean the marriage is over. Huh? Divorce papers are just that. Paper. It just means we're separated. We're still married. So that means he can't get remarried. You're still a kid, Mary. So maybe you were not too clear on these kinds of things, but... Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. You say I'm still a kid. I'm already over 21. I know perfectly well what it means to submit divorce papers. What do you mean, separated but still married? Divorce is divorced. Maybe you should go back to grade school. Forget all that. Just tell me how I can get in touch with Keith. Keith blocked my line and I don't know his new number. can contact him directly.
Yeah, he did switch phones several times over the years. First thing he does when he gets a new phone is to block you. Obviously, he does not like you much.
Shut the hell up! Just hurry up!
I will not forgive him for remarrying him. If he apologizes, Mom and I will let bygones be bygones. And I am willing to give it another chance and marry me. Tell him that. Yeah, okay. I'll relay what you said. I'll tell Keith to contact you later. So, can you tell me your phone number and address?
Yeah, why did you just say so in the first place?
I'll send the address and phone number later. Make sure he gets it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Don't worry, he'll get the info.
Hey, Mary. Are you there? You did pass on my message to Keith, right?
Yeah, I got it to him right away. I sent in the address and phone number you provided.
Then why hasn't he contacted me? Kinda strange, don't you think?
What am I supposed to do about it? Did you get anything in the mail?
Huh? In the mail?
He said something about sending you a letter the other day. Didn't you get a letter from him?
Do you mean that folder with the documents? It said something about paying thousands of bucks or something. Figured it was some mail fraud con or something, so I threw it out right away. Don't tell me that was a letter from Keith.
Oh, that's right. That's what he sent, I'm sure.
Huh? That folder, those invoices or whatever they are, that's the letter from him? Is he nuts? What's this about paying him 10 or 20,000 bucks? For what? What is this money anyways?
Huh? Have you forgotten? That's the divorce settlement you have to pay.
Huh?
Yeah, when you got divorced, his lawyer sent you papers demanding money as part of the divorce settlement. You just ignored it, blocked your line, and took off somewhere. There's no way he could contact you. Just because you refused to pay the money.
Yeah? Well, that was because...
I recall that period. He was frantically looking for you. There was also that problem with the debt that you created in his name. He regretted not creating a notarized deed or something. But you disappeared, so there was nothing he could do. After a while, he just gave up. But then out of the blue, you appear. It's almost like you're saying, please send me that payment invoice again.
Yeah, well, I admit I did run away once. I got divorced like 2.5 years ago. It's too late to demand payment now.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of weird too, so I checked. It says the statute of limitation for collecting payment is 3 years. Wow, came back a little too soon. 6 more months and the statute of limitations would have expired.
Hold on a second. I didn't contact you so I can pay. I contacted him because I heard he was going to marry some girl. I was just being considerate. I had to stop that marriage. I did it because I care for Keith. So why does he have to send those documents to me, demanding payment?
What difference does it make? You did this for him. You were worried about him. But one thing does not change. It's that you ignored the payment request and disappeared. That's what matters.
But I don't have that kind of money. So there's no use demanding money. I don't have any to pay him.
Actually, there are various ways to pay. There's what's called a compulsory execution, where the court will seize your assets or make you work it off in installments. They deduct a certain amount from your monthly salary, for example. No problem. You'll repeat it in no time.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. No use trying to run away again. This time we're ready. We hired a private investigator to keep an eye on you, so you don't run away again. But I suppose you don't even have the money to run away anyways. Am I right? Huh? After you got divorced, that guy you hooked up with took off. You took off with your mother to avoid paying the settlement. You were apparently left with nothing. I heard about the baby you had with that guy. You put that kid in an orphanage because you couldn't take care of it, right? You moved to a new town and started working, but all the money you earned went to your mom's gambling debts and booze. No matter how hard you worked, you could not get yourself out of the rut.
Why? Why do you even know all this?
Like I said, I hired a private investigator. All that info was the result of an investigation. So, you were in a dire financial situation. And so you thought getting back with Keith would solve all your problems. That's why you were so against his remarrying.
Yeah, that's right. So what? I'm the victim here. That guy conned me. Keith is my ex-husband, so he has an obligation to help me. So I cannot permit him to marry some chick that I recently met. He must marry me, not the stranger he just met.
I really can't understand your logic. I can understand that you've been abused by your mom, but the rest? It's all you're doing. I mean, please, you have a baby with some guy you met at a bar. Guy dumps you. You put the poor kid in an institution. Then you disappear without paying for the damage you caused. And then, you have the audacity to marry him again? Don't you even have an ounce of shame?
Please, shut up. Don't lecture me. I'm through talking to you. Get Keith online. I'll talk to him directly.
Okay, as you like. Nice talking to you. Talk with Keith directly and work it out. In court, that is.
Huh? What do you mean in court? I want to talk to him directly. Are you listening? Hello? Mary!
After that conversation, I blocked her from my lineup and let my brother Keith handle the rest. Because Karen ignored the payment request and the request from his lawyer, she was forced to discuss the matter in court. Eventually, she gave in and agreed to pay the amount requested, but she broke her promise and failed to pay. As a result, courts ordered the compensation of her assets as well as the deduction of a percentage of her monthly salary. I also learned that she was evicted from her apartment along with her mother. She was left to live in a small storage area owned by the company she works for. First, she runs away, then she wants to get back together again. Then finally breaks promises. I'm really not sure what she wanted. Oh well.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Laura, I heard you weren't at work right now. Where did you go? Don't you have a meeting with Company A tomorrow? Did you finish making all of the papers?
Oh, hi, Mom. Alex ended up participating instead of me.
You asked him to attend instead of you again?
It's fine, I let my bosses know.
This isn't about that. You made him do everything for the meetings with Companies B and C a while ago. Even if he is your fiancé, you can't just use him like that.
It's fine. I'll follow in your footsteps and become the next CEO. He'll become one of the managers at most. He'll work for me in the future anyways, so it doesn't matter whether I use him like a slave right now.
Laura, stop! How could you say something like that?
Calm down, Mom. I'm joking. You're not a part of this company right now anyways. Focus on fixing your health.
What?
I'm managing the company just fine. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, but I'm off to visit the blue oceans of Hawaii for the next 2 weeks.
What?
It's part of the process of expanding our business overseas. Calm down.
There is no such project in Hawaii.
There is if I say so. See ya!
Good evening, Alex. Are you busy right now?
Not at all, ma'am. Is there something wrong?
Could you come to the hospital tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
I need to tell you something regarding the future.
The future? We can talk about that over some coffee after you get better, ma'am.
It'll be too late then. Do you know how Laura is in Hawaii right now?
Oh, yes. I wasn't notified beforehand, so I found out this morning right before she left.
I see. Alex, I'm so sorry.
Mrs. Thompson?
It was fine up until my husband started this company and I took over after he died. But the very reason I was able to bring our company to where it is now is because of you. But I raised Laura to be so disrespectful and arrogant. I'm so sorry.
Mrs. Thompson, I hope the long hospitalization isn't letting your spirit wilt. They say that illness comes from the heart, so please don't worry about me.
Thank you. If only you were my real son.
You're baffling me, ma'am.
No, I really do trust you with all of my heart.
That really means a lot. Thank you so much.
That's why the time has come for me to make a decision.
A decision?
Please come to the hospital tomorrow, no matter what. Take this as a request from your CEO.
Yes, ma'am. May I arrive at 1 p.m., right when our meeting begins?
Yes, please.
Laura, it's an emergency! Please answer!
What do you want? And what time do you think it is? I'm so tired.
Mrs. Thompson is in a dangerous state right now. I know you're in Hawaii, but please, come home as soon as you can.
Oh, I think she's fine, even though they say dangerous state.
What?
I mean, this is the third time. We were told that at the start of this year and 3 months ago. But she was back on her feet and doing well before we knew it. I'm sure she'll survive.
What do you mean? Isn't she your own mother? The doctor told me that she really may not make it this time.
You take everything too literally. That's why your life isn't going well.
You can say that because you aren't seeing her condition right now, but you're taking this too lightly. Please, just come home right now.
No can do. I haven't even been here for a week. Speaking of, I'm upgrading my room right now, since I won't be here again for a while.
What?
I'm raising my spirits since you disturbed my slumber and ruined my mood.
Disturbed? Are you not worried about your mother?
I'm telling you, she's fine.
You could still worry for even a bit.
That's up to me. Sorry. You're just my fiance. You're not even her real child.
Just come home. She's your only parent left.
I'm so sleepy.
What?
Just think about being woken up at a time like this. I'm going to sleep now. Bye-bye.
Hey, stop!
Mommy, I came back a while ago. First things first. That was amazing. It was so much fun.
Laura, we finished your mother's funeral smoothly.
What? Your mom, right? Quit making jokes like that, Mom.
It's me, Alex.
Alex? Quit using my mom's phone and give it to her. Pranks like this aren't pleasantly taken, you know.
I'm serious. This was the last request from your mom to me, to text you through her phone, so you'll forever remember this conversation. To teach you the reality and truth that you can't run away from.
What? So, Mom...
Yes. She passed away on the morning after I told you to come back.
Are you serious?
Do you think I joke around about this?
No, you said that you finished the funeral already.
Yeah, she's already in her grave.
How could you do that? Without even telling me? Her own daughter? You should have notified me at the moment she passed away. Isn't that common sense?
I wouldn't expect you, a person who wouldn't come back after being notified that their own mother was about to die, to have any common sense either.
What did you say to me?
All I did was listen to your mother's will.
Mommy's will?
If you didn't come back after I notified you that she was in a dangerous state, I don't have to notify you of anything after that. I took care of the funeral as her son. That was part of her request.
What kind of BS is that? I don't understand.
It doesn't matter whether you understand. This was your mother's will.
Whatever. I'll take care of everything from here. I want a divorce from you, and you're fired. Pack up your things and get out of my sight.
I feel the same way about the divorce, but you have no right to fire me.
What do you mean? I'm the next CEO since my mom died. Of course, I have the right to fire you. Also, how much of her property do I get? I'm pretty sure she's left millions.
About the position of the next CEO, she already signed me up to take over after her.
What?
This is also part of her will.
There's no way.
On top of that, you're fired, Laura.
What?
Also, all of her property will be passed on to me instead of you.
How could she? I won't allow any of that to happen.
Everything I just said has been written in her will.
What will?
A will that Mrs. Thompson has made with her lawyer. An official one.
How could she? How is this all happening? You made her do this, didn't you?
Can you please stop with the rude assumptions?
There's no other way. There's no way she'd just leave her only daughter to rot while giving so much special treatment to her son-in-law. I'll sue you for compensation.
Hey, do you really have any idea why this happened?
No, I don't.
Bill Hudson, 45 years old, restaurant owner. He's married to a wife of the same age and has 2 daughters in middle school.
How did you?
You've had this relationship for the past 3 years, yes? He's the one you went on this trip with. To put it straightforwardly, you left your dying mother to go on a trip with another man.
How did you find out?
Your mother is the one who found out. She hired a detective and found out about everything.
Mom did that?
On top of that, you used $10,000 from the company's money for trip fees, didn't you?
Oh no.
The company has already noticed this. They filed a report and have told us that this isn't the first time either. What you've done is a crime.
Why would there be a problem with the next CEO using the company's money?
Why wouldn't there be? Whether you're the CEO or the next CEO or whatever, you can't just use the company's money for personal use. This is common sense. Besides, you being the next CEO is just part of your imagination. Your mother told me that you weren't fit for it, and that she never had the intention to do so.
What?
She said that's partially why she made me your fiancé.
What?
Do you not remember?
But I'm the only child.
As a CEO, all your mother cared about was skills and results. Why would she choose you as the next CEO just for being her daughter?
Why would I know?
Great. I never want to see your face again.
What?
I've made some changes, and our apartment is under your name now, so I'll move out. As you've probably guessed, I'll be suing both you and that cheater. And we'll have you pay back all of the money that you took back to the company.
What are you people? Both you and Mom. How could you do this to me? You're heartless.
Do you think you have the right to say that about others?
I do.
No matter how much you whine, your mistakes won't go away. Your mother won't come back. If you want her to forgive you in heaven, pay for your sins.
Wait.
My lawyer will be contacting you in a few days.
I said wait!
Goodbye.
Why? Why?
The day Mrs. Thompson called me out to the hospital, she notified me that she had prepared everything through her lawyer to pass everything on to me. After the incident, as warned, I sued the 2 cheaters for compensation. I thought about reporting her fraud to the police, but we came to an agreement with them repaying $100,000 in total for the compensations and fees for the company. The man Laura cheated with has chosen his wife over her, so my ex-wife was left by herself. Apparently, she's now working at a sketchy bar to pay back the money she had borrowed from illegal moneylenders. I, on the other hand, went over to the grave of the lady who treated me like I was truly her son, and swore that I would protect everything that she had left behind for me, no matter what.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.